Did it come up? It should come up right now. Just try refreshing, keep on refreshing. Did it come? Oh, wait, you can see me? Okay, that's what I wanted. Alright. Now can you see the shared screen? It might take some time. Okay, that's what I wanted. Yeah? Okay, cool. Alright, so that's all fixed. I'm just gonna let everyone know. Alright, we ran into. Okay, cool, cool. Alright, let's just wait a couple of minutes, letting everyone know. Yeah, just hopping on here quickly just to say that the YouTube links that I shared, that's not the correct link. The last post that I posted, that's the correct link. So if anyone's interested in knowing on how to create your resume professionally and the tips, tricks, I'm on YouTube live right now. You guys can go to my YouTube channel. I'm on there right now. If you guys want to tune in, let's create the best resume for you. And I'll be sharing my tips and tricks. So right now I'm on YouTube. I just came here on Instagram to let you guys know that the earlier links are not valid anymore. The last link that I posted is the correct link. Or you guys can just go to my YouTube page, which is, what's my YouTube username? I don't know. The Gladiator Nisal. You guys can go to the Gladiator Nisal YouTube page, and I'm on live right now. The topic we'll be covering is creating the best resume to land your high paying professional job in Australia. So, see you guys there. Alright, peace out. Alright, Javon, we got you. We just wait a couple of minutes and then we can get this started. We had a couple of technical issues, so that's why I was a bit late, but we somehow got through it. Okay, I've created a nice presentation for everyone, so should be good. Give me a let's stay for like 2 minutes, just 2 minutes, and we'll start. So get your notepads ready and everything, and we're gonna start soon. If you guys have any questions, just drop it right now so that I can answer as well. All right, without wasting any more time, let's get on to it. All right, without wasting any more time, let's get on to it. The topic that I'll be covering is how do you create the best resume for you to land a high paying professional job in Australia. So this is from my experience and what I've learned in the past 3.5 years working in the corporate sector. And if I would go back to my earlier self, how I would create it again. Man, with the knowledge that I have right now, shit, man, like I wish I did this beforehand. So drop in the comments for everyone. Where is everyone from? Are you guys currently in Sri Lanka or Australia? I want to see some feedback just to see that people are there and to answer your questions. So drop where you're from. All right, UK, Australia. We got people on TikTok as well. Cool. Nice. All right, Australia. We got Australia. We got Sri Lanka. Cool. All right. First things first. Have a deep breath. Stay calm and let's get to it. So I've created a nice presentation. Let me share the presentation. Can you guys see my presentation? Can you guys see it? I'm on YouTube. YouTube, it's the Gladiator Nisa. That's where I'm streaming right now. Yep, come on guys, put it on the chat so that I know you guys can see it. Cool. Anyways, yep. Cool. All right. First things first. Does your resume scream value? What does this mean, scream value? You can't put generic stuff in your resume. You can't put stuff like, oh, I have these certifications, I have this degree and stuff like that. Just those ones won't help you. You need to show value. Think of yourself as a product. Think of yourself as a product. How do you market yourself? You need facts, figures. You need to convince the other person that this product or yourself is of that value and they need to pay you this amount of money and you're worth this amount of value. So when you see your resume, do you just see do you see some value? Do you see that a person should like would a person interest in that resume, like when they see your resume, should they be like, oh, this guy has this guy has this guy has this? Like, have you done stuff, have you put stuff inside your resume that just overloads with value, like gives strong value, not just value meaning good information. You need to provide good information about you. I'll be getting into what this value terms is soon, okay? So, for example, if you guys have any questions in the meantime, drop it on the comments, okay? I'll be looking at the comments. But if you guys want to just tune in, watch this, you're happy to do it, okay? But don't worry, I'll be looking at the comments as well. So, feel free to drop in any comments. All right. Results first resume. So, when you're creating your resume, always keep this in mind. It's results first, results first, results first. Results first meaning you show facts, you show statistics, and don't just list tasks. Don't just list tasks, list results. So basically, if you have done a group project and it's just a camera or some recording project, don't just put that you did a recording project or this Arduino board, a Raspberry Pi. Don't just state out task that you've done, because this is not, you're not a task manager. You're not here to just show the amount of stuff that you did. You're here to show results. You're here to show value. Like, what kind of value have you done? Does that make sense? So, always in your resume, keep in mind that it should be results, results, results. So, for example, if you put worked on construction drawings, lame. That's so lame. Like, I've seen a lot of resumes where you just put worked on construction drawings or something like that. Does it show value? Like, honestly, talk, like, read this through. Does it show value? No. Now, remember our first step, which is it should be results first resume. It should be a value based resume. All right, when you write like this, it's the same sentence, but more value. You've given more value to the recruiter. Optimized design of a car park structure, reducing material use by 12%. Now that's not lame. Why? Because you've given a value. You said more stuff. Like, it's not the size of the sentence. It's about providing enough value in those words that the recruiter has enough information to know what you have done. See, this could easily be said, worked on construction drawings. Nah, lame. But you added more, fancy words. You explained the scenario. You explained your project. You explained what you have done, the result. That's why I say results based resume. So the second example, assisted with marketing campaigns. Lame. That's so lame. How do you change this? It could be helped increase engagement by 35% in 2 months with targeted content. See, we put values, we put 35%, we put 2 months, we put what you do. The whole everything could be summarized into one good sentence. It's about hitting that spot. You could have easily said assisted with marketing campaigns. Zero facts given, zero convincing done. Like I said, go to the beginning. Go to the beginning. Resume should scream value. Does each and every sentence that you put on your resume scream value? If it doesn't, if you can't even convince yourself to hire a person like you, how can you expect a big company to hire you and pay you a good salary? You know your worth. Now you need to express it. It's about marketing yourself. Okay, so this could be done in any field. It's like these are the fields that that came to my mind, and what's been working around. But whatever your field is, you can optimize each sentence. Make sure it's results first, results first. All right, second one. Sorry, third project. Use university projects like work experience. Uniwork equals real world achievements and stuff like that. So what is this? So for example, if you have done a uni project, this says developed a mobile app prototype in a 5% team, ranked top 5 in showcase. That screams value. That gives a lot of value. That gives a lot of information. This completed 160 hours of clinical placement, supported a 30-bed ward with patient charting and care. Screams value, 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 value. And what this means is, bro, let me just change my scene, the screen, because I need to talk right into your eyes. So, university projects, how is this important? Now, you do your normal uni projects, that's fine, keep on doing it. But make sure you use the maximum out of the uni projects. Understand what you do, like document this. Always document your uni projects, because this is going to be very helpful. Just in case if you can't even find an internship, you can show signs of experience, you can show levels of experience, and uni projects are also experience. They cannot say no, the recruiters cannot say no, those are experiences. So use those as experiences. Okay, fourth one, soft skills plus evidence equals very important. You might be thinking soft skills. What the hell is this soft skills? Soft skills are not very important. It's just the recruiters don't look for soft skills. Like it doesn't play a big part. It does play a very important role because everyone has hard skills. Like think for a second, everyone has hard skills. Everyone has that technical skills. Everyone who graduated with the same degree that you have has all those technical skills. When they say Bachelor of Computer Science, it is everyone has it. But what's gonna make you different is your soft skills. Do you have evidence? Do you have those soft skills? Like for example, communication, team player, problem solver, strong leader. Are you flexible and adaptable? If no, how do you expect to work in a place where you have to work with a team? And if you can't work with a team, how is the project going to succeed? So soft skills is very important. They can find anyone with technical skills, but they can find only a few people with good soft skills. So for yours, you have to include your soft skills. You have to include your soft skills in your resume. Write this down. Write this down. So how do you add your soft skills? If you just put communication, lame, that's so lame. The way you can express that you're a good communicator is, for example, you can write a sentence like this: presented market research findings to a panel of 5 executives, leading to approval of a $20,000 student project budget. How is that? That explains this one word. Rather than just putting good communicator, when you read this sentence, it shows that you're a good communicator. It shows that you're a good team player. It shows that the result that you brought working as a team. Soft skills is very important, and the way you add your soft skills. And I've also seen like in resumes they just put, oh, good team player, good problem solver. That doesn't give value. Like they are fed up of seeing that. You won't get hired if you just put stuff like this. You gotta optimize that sentence. For example, if you think of, if you're a good team player, and if you have showed that you're a good team player, this is another way to say it. Worked with marketing students to create campaign visuals, helping the team secure second place in a case competition. That shows that you're a good leader, what you did, and your project overall. See, stuff like that. This is just a few examples on my from what I know, but it can be turned into any of your sectors that you're currently doing. If you want to put problem solver, this is one of my in my area, debugged and fixed systems errors during hackathon, reducing app crashes by 80% before final presentation. That just shows that you are a good problem solver. What you did, what you solved, and also it shows a value. You need to put values. You need to put numbers. See, I have put values: 20K, 80%, our second place, 10 students. Like you need to give that visual effect to the recruiter. Like what app or what project that you have done, what are the statistics, and it doesn't have to succeed. Like keep this in mind. It doesn't have to be over the top kind of project. It doesn't have to be a multi-billion dollar project. No, you can even fail a project. It's fine. But as long as you put those stats, like what you did, the things that you did, the path that you've taken, and if you failed, just put 20% failed. It's fine. You did that project. You are showing that you are a good team player. Does that make sense? All right. Cool. Okay. Okay. I'm just trying to keep the slides here so everyone can see, but hope everyone can see the slides. All right. So, remember me, bro, when I took a picture with you at Chadston? Oh, bro. Yeah, I do remember, brother. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? We are on TikTok live also. All right. So, hard skills get you in the door. Soft skills, proven with evidence, get you the offer. I love this quote. You can have hard skills. Everyone has hard skills. How many people are graduating with the same degree as you every single year, thrice a year? A lot. So, how do you make yourself unique? Through your soft skills. But you have to back yourself up. Always back yourself up with soft skills, with evidence. That's gonna bring you a good offer. It's not even getting into a job, bro. Even if you're doing a business, you have to show the value your company brings to get customers. You can't just be like, our company does this. How is that going to convince a person? You have to give stats. We've grown brands to 100,000 followers, and we've increased their revenue by $30,000 every month. See, stats. You have to give stats, no matter what you do. Even if you're getting into a job or starting a business, you have to give stats. You need to show your soft skills, hard skills combined with evidence. Does it make sense? I'm going on a rant, so just keep up. All right. This is a nice one. I love this. Why are you hiding your technical skills at the bottom of the resume? I've seen a lot of resumes. Okay, they start with the about, they start with how it's gonna go, the degrees that you did, the certifications that you did, and then at the end, at the very bottom, they put technical skills, your technical skills. Why are your technical skills at the bottom of the page? When you clearly know that you did your degree, you did all these courses, and a company is hiring you, and they should know the technical skills that you have. And why is it at the bottom? Always put the main stuff at the top. If you have a technical skill, put it at the top. Show your skills first. Then dive down later. Like from the most important to the least important. Put yourself in a recruiter's, shoes. What do they need to see at a glance? Like they're gonna scan. So what do they need to see at a glance? They need to see, what skills does he have? How good of a person he is? What projects he did? Blah blah blah. Convince the recruiter. That's what you want. Convince the recruiter. Cool. That rant is done. All right. Do you guys include a value statement? Please include a value statement. So this is one of my value statements that I used to use. A computer science graduate with full stack experience delivering scalable web solutions. Do you guys have a value statement? Drop in the comments. Yes or no? How's it going, brothers? How's it going? Hello. Yeah. So don't put stuff like, seeking a job where I can learn and develop my full stack experience. Don't put stuff like that. You're definitely seeking a job. Don't put obvious stuff just because you don't want to stand out. You don't want your resumes to stand out. It's gonna sound so cocky. Like, don't think like that. You're here to showcase your skill. That paper is to showcase how unique you are. So you gotta optimize every single word, every single sentence. You get it? So this is something that I use. Always have a value statement. No matter what industry you're in, you need a value statement, but make sure your value statements are solid. Like you can sell yourself easily with that value statement. Does it make sense? Cool. All right. Don't be a drifter. Okay, what does this mean? You need to have your side personal projects. You need to put your certifications and any freelance projects. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't have to be a multi-million-dollar completed projects. Where am I going with this? You need to show value in your resume, no matter what. If you did a small project in uni, okay, 1 unit, you did a project. Put that there. Put the results that you got. Put the people, like how many people you work with. You need to show that you've done it. And also put your side projects. Your side projects could be something that is not very technically good or very technically advanced. It's fine. You're a student. You're working on something. You need to express that you have experience. You need to show that you're passionate about it. So when you put these little side projects, they love to see it because that shows that you're a what do you call you're very passionate about it. That's what they mean. All right. Next one, the layout of your resume. So when you read your resume, why would anyone be hooked onto your resume? Because does it have that aesthetic? Is it scannable? Does it have bullet points? Does it have bold numbers? Just because your resume is very long doesn't mean you would get hired. Okay? Just because you put every detail that you have, like Details meaning junk. There's a lot of junk in a lot of people's resumes because the normal understanding is I need to put everything, every word. I need to make this a big English literature, English language essay. No, it's there is no saying that says the longer the resume, the better you're gonna get hired. There's nothing like that. You'd have to stick to like 1 or 2 pages maximum. But is it scannable? You have to think whether it's scannable, bullet points, bold numbers. Highlight those values, those key factors. That's what matters. This is not an English language essay competition. Don't think that you need to write 3, 4, 5, 10 page resumes. No, you would barely just get looked. Only the most important ones. Got it? Cool. All right. Knowledge bombs. So, resume is to prove a real impact. This is exactly what I explained. Don't just dump a lot of your qualifications because it just show your highest qualifications. That's it. That's it. Your skills and your soft skills would explain everything else to the recruiter. Qualifications actually doesn't matter a lot unless you have like one higher qualification as and then you have a lot of soft skills and technical skills to back it up. No matter how many degrees, how many courses that you put, if you can't show that technical and the soft skills, why would they hire just a guy with a degree? No, they wouldn't. That's why. So make sure your resume has a real impact. Any questions? I'm just keep on ranting. I need a break. So any questions? Any questions? Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm looking at the chat. Any questions or should I keep on going? All right. Kalpani Abe Sirivadala. Can I please have your mail address? I want to know why I don't get interviews for my resume. Or just drop me a message on Instagram. Like, just send me your resume and I can show pinpoint what's wrong and maybe optimize your resume in a much better way. So, you know my Instagram. Let me just put my Instagram there as well so you can contact me. Send me a message. I reply to all the messages on Instagram. Well, I try my best and I do. I do actually reply to everything. Okay. Cool. No questions. You guys are hooked on to the video. Cool. All right. I'm going to go. So, I'm going to show an example resume. Okay. This is a nice resume. So, Tony Stark for the Iron Man lovers. What? Computer scientist, technological innovator. You have to put those two sections, like whatever industry, whatever field you are in. Have them bold out, your profession, what your profession is. That's it. Your name and your profession. Get straight to the point. And a good introduction. You need to have a good introduction. This is what I said. Give value, value, value. Sell yourself. You need to be able to market yourself as much as possible. Okay? So, visionary computer scientist. Wait. Okay, visionary computer scientist and AI engineer with 20 plus years of experience in artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, and advanced software development. Highly skilled in machine learning, quantum computing, and real-time threat detection. Blah 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 blah. You get the point. See, there's a lot of information, but good information. There's values, there's numbers, there's good keywords that he's using. It just sums up your skill. Okay, and then your contact details, then your work experience. If you have any work experience, if you don't have work experience, it's still fine. You can put your uni project experience, those side projects that I said, the uni projects that you do, you can put them as experience because they are experiences by the end of the day. It doesn't matter whether you do at uni or your on your free time, they are experiences. So make sure you put your experience, but don't just dump your experience. Like I said, you have to give value, value, value. Include numbers, include those specific keywords, and also the result that you got. And don't be scared if the result is not good. It's fine. Just put, you need to show that you did a project. Again, and then technical tools or technical skills. You have to show the technical skills that you have. So in my industry, it's like Python, C++, Java, Assembly, Go, Rust, JavaScript, SQL, and then we have to put like C Sharp, machine learning, and all that stuff. So whatever in your industry, you have to put your skills. See, at a glance, the first three sections just sells that person. At a glance, you explain yourself, the profession that you're targeting, your experience, your skills. Bam! The recruiter only takes 6 or 7 seconds to scan your resume among thousands of resumes. So you need to learn how to stand out, and within the first 6-7 seconds, have you marketed yourself in a very good way. That's what I'm trying to say. Cool. Cool. All right. And then the soft skills. I don't recommend putting soft skills like this. This was just an example, not the best, but you can have another section where you explain the project, or even in the experience section, you can just explain that you're a good team player. Like under this bullet point, led a team play. This explains that you're a good team player. Literally, like check this out. Led a team of 100 plus engineers and computer scientists developing cutting edge autonomous technology solutions. That just explains the impact of the team player word. What if he removed all of this and just said that he was a good team player? Does it make sense? No, it sucked. It doesn't give enough. You're not providing enough value. See, that's the difference that I'm trying to say. Your resume should be value, 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 value. And then at the end, you put your highest education. You don't need to put all the small courses that you did 6-7 years ago, 10 years ago, your O-level results back in school. Those don't matter, bro. Put your highest one. That's it. That's pretty much it. And if you have another one that just covers a different sector or a different part, like marketing or something, you can put that as well. Make sense? Cool. All right, cool. Watch check, please. Yep, it's Tommy Hilfiger. All right, so are you guys with me until now? Like, did I give enough information? Because I have one more example. Okay, cool. Hope I gave enough value. I still have a bit more. Just gonna drink some water. Oh, it's the Gladiator Nisal. That's the YouTube channel name. Okay, Kisandu has a question. Okay. Well, I do biomed and in baking as well, but we do not get projects, but rather weekly practicals. Would it be suitable for me to tell what practicals I did, basically in the Uniscience laboratory? Brother, listen to me properly. The short answer is yes, but make sure you have a portfolio of the practicals, because I know you don't have projects, but you have practicals, weekly practicals. That's fine. Document the weekly practicals that you have in another folder and find out what are the most unique practicals that you did. I know you do a lot of practicals, but not every practical is unique. You have to identify which practical that you do brings the most value. Like, what's like, oh, that's a good ass practical, like that's crazy, that's very unique, I can give more information, I love this practical. Those kind of practicals document and have a small website of yourself. You can create a website, like free website, wix.com. In that, document the weekly practicals that you do, like the best weekly practicals where you can provide enough information and value. If there's any practicals that you can't provide any information or value, don't put those, but the best ones. Now is the best time for you to start documenting, because when you just graduate from uni, you can't even remember the practicals that you did. and you have to just go back and think, and you might miss a few. Right now itself, create a folder, have those weekly practicals, only put the weekly practicals that you think are very unique and would help in your resume. Start documenting now itself, because when you're about to graduate, you can just look at that document and see, oh, cool, I'll get this one, I'll get this practical, and I'll get this one to put it on my resume. Does it make sense? Okay, document, as well as keep in mind you need those numbers, those facts and figures. Okay, the statistics, you need it. Please document. I'm telling this because it's very important. Now it's your best time, bro. Like, I wish if I could go back, I documented like this. Okay, I want you to do it. Cool. Okay, so the next example. Okay, just one more example. So this is for everyone who's in the wait, I gotta, yeah, so this is for everyone who's like a digital marketing specialist or something. Okay, again, look, see why this is unique. Digital marketing specialist, bam, with 4+ years of experience, execute online marketing strategies. Past experience includes managing Google Ads for 6 different clients at 4-figure monthly spend. It shows result. The first 3 sentences of the resume, the first Tom Smith, digital marketing specialist, the first para of the resume shows all your skills, what you have done. Like, as soon as they know that you have done this 4 years experience, online marketing strategies, 4-figure monthly, they know your skill, they understand, and then they go through the everything else. They are sold out from the beginning. You need to have a method. You don't have to put chunks of paragraphs. See, it's not chunks of paragraphs. It's just 3 sentences, and bam, you know what Tom Smith did, and you know what Tom Smith is able of. You get what I'm saying? Okay, cool. And then he put his normal general skills. That's just in an aspect of digital marketing specialist. You have to put it like that. Work experience. See, again, manage a total of over $40,000 in ad spend per month. Achieved an average of 200% ROAS overall ad accounts. Value, value, value. Now, go back to your resume and see, are you providing value like this? Or have you just created a very general resume? And I can guarantee it's a general resume, because I know, I've been there. I've created very general resumes for myself, and no wonder that in the beginning I got rejected by a lot of companies, and then I figured out that it's not me, it's the resume. I have to optimize the resume. I have to make the resume in a way that it's highly optimized. I need to learn how to market myself. We all learn from our experience, mistakes. That's fine, and then we grow and we keep on moving forward. That's life. All right, see, you guys are learning something from here. Okay, values. And then, see, personal projects. This guy has a Kishandu, this is exactly what I said. See, he has his own blog post where he shows all his projects. That's what I'm trying to tell everyone to do. It doesn't matter what industry you're in. Have a small website. It's free. Like, you can create a Wix website for free. It can have like blog.com something, nisal dot something something, yeah? But it should have your personal projects. A recruiter should be able to just go to your website and see, these are the projects that he did. That's it. It doesn't have to be so fancy. It doesn't. It just have to show your stats. You're like a character here. You're like a superhuman. You need to show your stats, what skills you have, It's that easy. And then the certification. See, I said you don't have to, your certifications doesn't need much of a place. It does, but at the very bottom. Okay, cool. All right. This is a good slide. Do you actually know how to tell about yourself? This is after after you get an interview, or even when you get a call. So once you submit your resume, this is like extra information. Okay, this is not supposed to be in this video, but I thought of adding that extra few steps as well, because now you have created the optimized resume, you know what to do in your resume. Now the first call that you get, if they even select you, they'll ask, just tell me about yourself and stuff like that. Can you even tell about yourself? Like, do you know what to tell? Do you know the amount of value that you should give when a person asks to tell about yourself, especially a recruiter? Don't just say, my name is Nisal, I do this, these are my passions, these are my hobbies, blah, 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 blah. No. Create a scenario, a paragraph where you sell and you market yourself. This is for a recruiter, okay? Don't just go introducing yourself to friends like this, okay? I'm talking in terms of getting into a job, or even finding clients for your business. Tell about yourself. This is a simple structure that you guys can follow, okay? Who you are, then what you have studied, what you have achieved, and what you want to do next. Does that make sense? So if I had to wing it, I would say my name is Nisal. I studied at Deakin University in Burwood campus. I did Bachelor of Computer Science. I graduated in 2021 and I started working here. I've been working here for almost 3.5 years. These are the projects that I did. I did a monthly turnover of this project on $20,000 per month, and then the last year we did over 15,000. So these are my stats. Blah 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 blah. See, I'm giving a lot of value, lot of information for them to process. Okay, and then at the end you can say, you can have ambition or what you want to do next. You can say that we are currently thinking of working on this project, and this is where my mind is at right now, and that's where I'm working towards it. See, you just did a whole nice story of yourself, quick and easy for a recruiter to understand. Rather, if you just go like, my name is Nisal, I don't know, sometimes doesn't sell, man. You wouldn't even hire a person like you if you talk about yourself like that. This is very important, because everyone might be thinking, tell me about yourself section is just, that's easy, I know myself. No, you don't know how to answer that question, and this is how you answer. Does that make sense? Hope it helps. Well, well, how many slides do we have more? Okay, well, that's it guys, that's it. Any questions? Any questions? Did I summarize everything? Did I give you guys a good overall idea on how do you create your best resume possible? Because this, I'm talking, you might land a normal okay job with a okay resume, but you want the best of the best. You want to go to the you want to go to that highest paying salary as much as possible, bro. That's why I'm thinking of, the resume should be optimized where you can target there, bro. You can target there, because you need to aim for the moon, you'll reach the stars. That's what the saying says. So don't put effort into your resume. Put a lot of effort. I'll be publishing this video so you guys can rewatch, but hope this helps. Hope this helps. Well, that's it from me. If you guys have any questions, I'm just giving you guys a couple of minutes to answer your comments. But yeah. Oh, the projects that I did. Oh, I can't even remember, bro. I did this project back in uni where I included it on my resume, where we have a camera, we connected to the Arduino board. Sorry, my bad. Arduino board or the Raspberry Pi. I can't remember. One of those two circuits. And then whenever a person comes into the room, the camera captures that person and then uploads onto the Google Drive, and the person in charge can see who the intruder is. So every 5 seconds it does that. So basically a surveillance system. That's one of the side projects that I put on my resume, and that I also did, bro. Which certifications you recommend? Depends on the certifications. Depends on the course that you do, bro. Depends on what what degree you're doing, or what your plan is, bro. Like, to get what kind of job. Like, what's your profession right now? What are you planning to do? That's my question. I'm answering questions right now. You're not facing the cam. My cam's here, bro. I'm on YouTube live, and I'm on TikTok live, but I'm looking at the YouTube comments. Okay, hope it helps, Malcolm Washer. Good project. What do you mean, bro? Like, I need more information. What project are you referring to? Like, what degree are you are doing? Okay. Okay. So, are you thinking of becoming a programmer? Like, do you want to apply for a programming profession? How to find SE job from overseas? What do you mean, bro? What do you mean SE jobs? What's your degree? I did a Bachelor of Computer Science. I don't think, Ushan, I don't think you need any more certifications or degrees. That's more than enough. Like, I feel like you're very skillful enough. You have to show the skills like in your resume, like everything that I explained here right now. You have to show uh everything. So if you're okay, okay, cool. So if you're going towards data engineering, whatever the projects that supported data engineering, if that's the route that you want to go to, put all those projects there, bro. Like you, it doesn't matter the amount of certifications, bro. It doesn't matter because what matters is like I hope this explains the skills that you show in your resume. So whatever from if you want to go towards data engineering, put all the skills required in data engineering. That's going to help you there. Does that make sense, bro? Does that make sense? I see a couple of people on YouTube. So tell me what industry you guys are in, and have you guys created your resume yet? Or when are you even graduating? When are you graduating if you're still in uni? What do you mean you underestimated yourself? Data pipelines, I put them, but it is not enough for me. I understand. What do you mean you underestimated? Did you put enough information on that specific project? Because I'm not sure what that project is, and I'm not sure what question that you're asking for me to like give as much information as much as possible. So if you can include a lot of information in your comment, that would be helpful so that I know what to tell. Do you think it's worth to start a business as a student, or should I wait till I get my TR? If you have time, you can start a business here. But again, you should be able to balance everything as well, balance your degree as well as your business. But I would always support if you're starting a business, go for it. You can. You can. I suppose that my projects are not advanced. Bro, it doesn't have to be advanced. It's fine. It doesn't have to be advanced. I mean, you can't apply for like a higher senior level what do you call role, but you can start apply to whatever role that suits you. So it's fine. Just put your projects. You'll find that role that suits you. Okay, and then with time you'll gain more experience in that industry, and then you can climb the ladder. You don't need very advanced projects. I'm telling you, people complicate this, bro. No, put whatever the best projects that you have done, and you will find the job that you want. That's it, bro. That's simple. Okay, hope it helps, bro. See, toxic mold. He has a business. That's pretty good. See, now let toxic mold answer the uh, question. And being a med student is very hard. And also running a business, much respect. All right, well, that's it. Hope there's I've answered everything, and hope I've given enough information for everyone. Okay, I wish you the best of luck, and just keep hustling and going towards your goals and dreams, and always take care.